Welcome back, everybody, to episode 3 of our Forever World. I'm so excited. So, in the last episode, we built a barn. What else did I do? I built a barn and I built a garden, and I attempted to use a mod that was a broken mod, and I sadly destroyed all of my diamonds. But we are here today to do some good stuff. Anyways, let me just show you what I've done between then and now. So we have this path going now. Actually, let me sleep and then I will show you. Okay, so we have this path going now. There's going to be something grand here. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but it's here. And I also have an area over here for the shepherd's house. And I've started breeding some sheep and getting all the dyes that I can. I believe I have 5 left to get. If I'm not mistaken, I got 5 left. And then I also decorated the inside of my house. I also made this tree with a little bench, which is really cute. This tree is not my design. I will link the designer of this tree in the description. He had a whole schematic of different like trees and stuff, and I just used that one. Anyways, we have this area, which you guys have seen before. We have plants and foliage because obviously we have this cute little carpet. I know I showed you guys the kitchen in the last episode, but I just wanted to show it to you again because I actually just love this kitchen. It's so adorable. And also the spice rocks that are over there, I added some over here because I want this to be where I store my diamonds and emeralds. Obviously, I'm probably going to end up getting more than what this can hold, but I think it would be so cool just seeing a shelf full of them. So that's what those are for. This is our living room and it's not completely decorated yet. And there are so many chickens in here, which we'll get to that later on. This is what I have so far. So we have this little couch here. We have these bookshelves that also serve as storage, which is great. And we have these little shelves. That's about, it for that. And then I also made a chest room down here and started organizing some stuff, but I am a long way away from like organizing everything that I have. And if you look in this chest, you might see that there are stuff from the nether. There is stuff from the nether. Grammar. Because I made another portal and I went and explored a little bit, and I'll show you the clip of that now. I need to see where we spawn. If this is a really bad spawn, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I would like it to not be a bad spawn. Okay, this actually isn't that bad because I did want to get some of this wood. So let's just explore and grab I also want to get some of these shroom lights too. So let me just, go around. I want to find a warped forest as well, potentially, and maybe another fortress. We shall see, but let's go ahead and explore a little bit. But that's basically what we have. I don't have anything upstairs yet, just because I don't know what I want to do with those rooms. But I did decorate the outside a little bit. I got some foliage and some glow berries, and I have 6 llama because for some reason, wandering traders just absolutely love being outside of my house. And I don't know what keeps happening to them. I don't know. They just keep, you know, leaving their llamas here. So I kindly took them in and I have I have tamed all of them. So they're all mine, but we're going to need some names for them. So, you know, leave some comments of some cool names that we could use for them. Anyways, in this episode, I need to get a lot of stuff done. So I really want to get the sheep farm done, like the actual automatic sheep shear, but that means that I need a lot of iron. In order to get a lot of iron, I want to make an iron farm. In order to make an iron farm, I'm going to need a lot of villagers. In order to get a lot of villagers, I'm going to need to make a villager breeder. So that is what we have. Where is it at? Over here. This is my villager breeder over here. Like the building itself is my design. The actual villager breeder is not my design. I do believe that the breeder itself was from a YouTuber, but I do not remember their name because I made it so long ago. This is just an old schematic that I had. If I can find out who made the villager breeder, I will let you know and I'll link it in the description. But this is what we need to start with. We need to start with this villager breeder, and lucky for us, a little more than like 100 blocks, maybe like 150-ish blocks away is a village. So it'll be super easy to get villagers over to this house, which is amazing. And it is far enough away from that village for this to work. So with that being said, there goes my cat. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and build this real quick, and then we're going to have an adventure of trying to bring the villagers over here. I do have rails, and there's also boats, but this might be a task. So I'm going to go ahead and actually just quickly build this, except the sandstone that's here is going to get switched to granite just to match all of my other builds, because this build was made on a beach when I made it last. So that's why there's sandstone. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to get our, there's my cat. Oh my God. And we're going to get our villagers over. Oh my God. All right. So I have the building built, and inside here is a farm with wheat, and there are composters in the middle. So there's going to be 2 villagers in here who are going to be farming the wheat. And once they have enough wheat, there's also going to be farmers, or not farmers, but just villagers over here, and these are the ones that they are going to be breeding with. So over here is where they will fall. I still need to make the little well that the villagers are going to go in, like the baby villagers, but for now I'm just gonna do something like this. Anyways, I have 2 boats with me, and I'm only gonna do 2 at a time just because I feel like that's going to be the easiest thing to do. So let's go ahead and try and get 2 villagers over here. I feel like boats is going to be the easiest option for this. So let's go and find them. I did release them from the well, so they should just be around here. Look at him. Oh, I love him. Come here, villager. Ha! That was so easy. Okay, now we get hello. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna take him and we're gonna try and do this. So my plan has been foiled, because there is pathway block. Okay, let me get in the boat. Let me go this way and then do something like this. I don't think this is working the way that I want it to. All right. New plan. Gonna have a new boat. And I'm gonna fix this and then try and get him into the other boat. No, come back. Boat. Ha ha ha. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see if this works. Now that there is an actual grass block. There we go. And I also just realized that I have the pathway blocks in my path. So we're going to see, we're going to have to see how this is going to work. I may have to destroy part of my path, but it's fine. I'm just glad that this is downhill because you cannot take boats uphill. I think they should add that in. We are almost there. Where are you going, my guy? It's almost bedtime. Where are you going? His bed's right over here. Why are you going this way? My guy. You're gonna make this difficult for me, aren't you? I just want him to go into the bed. So we're gonna block his path to make this bed the only one he can get to. Ah! Alright, so we have him in there now. Now we just gotta... Nope. Don't you dare. Nope. How dare you? My guy. Oh, this is gonna be a bit... So I think what I need to do is get both of them in here at once. So I'll get him in here, right there in the corner. Actually, I don't really need to do this because he's in the boat. So he can't escape anyways. My other boat's already over there. So let's go get another one. Hopefully I can do this before daytime, because that way they will go into the beds and be amazing. But I also need to do this 3 more times. So yeah. So it took me a little bit, but I got them in there and I was doing it wrong. So I just needed the 2 villagers in there and that's it. So basically when they breed, the little ones will run down here and get collected into this little collection system, which let me show you. Let me show you. You come down here. I'm going to decorate this, make it look a little prettier, but right now this is what we got. So basically when they grow up, you can hit this button. This has got minecarts in it. You hit this button, a minecart comes up, we'll pick them up and put them in there. So this is the collection system and this is our villager breeder done. Next on the list, it's one that's going to take a little bit more time, but it's going to be the iron farm. All right, so I managed to make some rails to head over to here. And I managed to actually build this, so there are actually holes in the side of it because that's where the villagers go. Now this is kind of an advanced iron farm because this takes 36 villagers. So this is going to be a lot. I'm going to need a lot of villagers. However, it yields so much iron and it's fully automatic. Once the iron golem dies, the items come up here and you'll be able to see them up here. Like they'll shoot up here, go over here, and then end up in the chest, which is amazing. And I have a little thing back here that shows that as well. I might cover this up. I don't really know yet. I might. Anyways, this is the entire farm. The hardest part now is going to be getting the villagers up there. And I want to get the villagers up there first. And then the zombies, because I need name tags for the zombies and I don't have enough. I need 12 name tags for the zombies. So I don't have 12 name tags. I think I maybe have 2 potentially. I don't think it's a lot. I have 3. I don't think I have any in any other chest either. Yeah, I have 3, which means we're gonna have to go and find some abandoned mine shafts to you know, get it all. But for now, this is what we have. I need to make a staircase going up here, probably with just dirt, to get the villagers in there. This is gonna take a bit. I may do a replay version of this. I may just do it off camera. I don't know, but we do have fully grown villagers. So if we do this, we can see him ride his way over here. I'm sorry, my guy, your new home awaits you. Also, this tower just looks so cool in the distance there. So we have him. I need some dirt, actually. Let me grab some dirt and make a staircase, at least to the first one, because even though I need 36 villagers for the full farm to work, I think I can start with just 1 layer of it. So let me grab my dirt and we're just gonna make a staircase up there, see if we can actually find a way to get him up there. Maybe we might need a work block, so like just to like lure him, you know. So let's do this. How much? I just need to figure out I need to figure out how high I need to go. This high. Okay, yikes. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so I have a staircase. It's not the prettiest staircase, but it'll work. I'm wondering if I have this here and if I break this, where does he go? He goes that way. Okay. Sorry, my guy. Sorry. I need you to... Where are you going, by the way? You're going here? Is that why? Are you gonna come over here? Well, this might take a while. So, I was gonna try and lure him with a work block, but then it turned to nighttime because it was taking forever. And, you know, he found his way up here to get to bed. So I think the best way to do this is at night because he'll find his bed. So I'm going to do that with all of them. Well, I'm going to do it with the 3 of them or just this layer. So I need 12 villagers. But I have enough. So I'm going to do that and hopefully we don't have any hiccups. Okay, so I managed to get the iron farm working. I had to turn it off of peaceful because I did have it on peaceful. I like to build when it's on peaceful, but now I can't do that. And the reason why is because there are now zombies in here. So I actually got this mod to make life easier for me. I can just shift right click on a mob and pick them up. And so it made this 10 times easier because for some reason the villagers did not want to go up to the beds at nighttime, but I got it working and we already, I think it's only been like 10 minutes and I already have a stack and 15 of iron. So, and I don't even have all of the layers done. So these 2 layers are, there's no villagers or anything in those ones. I only did this first layer and I've already gotten that much. That's why I said this is an advanced one, because it makes so much iron in such a short amount of time. But I have that done. So iron farm is checked off the list for now. Obviously, I still need to do the rest of it. But on to the next. So there are 2 more things that I would like to do in this episode. And one of those is to get the automatic sheep farm going. Which is what we needed all this iron for. Because we need like hoppers and all of that. And I need to make a chicken coop so that all of these chickens, see, I just got so many eggs, so that all of these chickens can get out of my house and I can finish, you know, decorating the living room. I mean, this is just a little bit ridiculous. Look how many chickens I have. I have so many chickens. I'm just gonna put all these eggs in here and they just hatched. Okay. Well, that's last on our list. I want to get the automatic sheep farm or automatic sheep thing going. And in order to do that, I need to clear out some of these trees and get the rest of the dyes. So I'm going to go ahead and make the area and then figure out which colors I still need. So this here is basically what's going to shear them. This is the automatic shearer. I also need to make a shovel because this needs to go down a little bit. I believe like 3 blocks, maybe. Where's my stick? And boop. There we go. Oh, look, the bees are following me. Look at that. Love that. Okay, I don't want you to follow me though. Anyways, so we're going to have a 2 block like walkway in between them. And then I'm going to flip it and have 8 on this side as well. So I'm going to get to work on that and also the shepherd's house probably, and I'll come back to you when it's done. I don't know about the time lapse. I will see if it works. The last time lapse I did kind of got corrupted a little bit, but I will try. I will do my best. So I built the sheep shearer and the actual shepherd's house. Now the shepherd's house is not furnished at all. It's not even finished on the inside, but you know, it's okay. Here we have all of our sheep. The only one that I need to re-dye is this one because I wanted to put them all in order. This one has not grown its wool back yet, so that's why this is open to let me know that this one still needs to be dyed, but the rest of them are, and it's completely finished basically. Eventually in the future, when I have more resources, I want to have an automatic sorting system for all these sheep. So like down below the ground, I want to have a little automatic thing that helps me sort all of the wool, because trying to go through all of this to get the color that I want is just not the best, but it looks pretty good anyways. Next on my list is the chicken coop. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly build that. It's not a huge thing, but I am going to go ahead and quickly build it so that I can get the chickens out of my house, and then that'll be it for today. But let me go ahead and build that, and I will show you guys when everything is done. Okay, so everything's done. I still haven't furnished the inside of that, but that's fine. But this is the little chicken coop. It's not my design. I want to say that right off the bat. This is not my design. I will link the design for this down in the description, but basically it uses a fox that's holding a sword. Typically you would want the sword to have like fire aspect and looting on it, but I didn't have that. I don't have an enchantment send yet, so it's just a regular iron sword. And it took me a little bit to get this fox because foxes are kind of a pain, but I did have a lead and I had an extra name tag. So this is named Foxy. This is our Foxy. And the chickens, so there are, I don't know how many, but there's like a bunch of chickens in here. I also have a flight because I added single player commands because it makes building so much easier, by the way. But I'll show you up in here. This here houses a bunch of chickens, and once the chickens lay their eggs, there's a dispenser here that shoots the eggs out, and when a baby comes up and it grows up, the fox kills it and its stuff goes in here, which is fantastic. And then this over here is just sort of a fun thing, I would suppose, because in the tutorial it said this is the chicken flight school. So basically right now there's only one chicken in here, but I believe when they grow up and they lay their eggs, they may lay eggs in here, I don't know. But they'll go through here and come out here and then like fall back down, and it's just kind of like a loop. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, that is going to be it for, that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and comment anything else you might want to see in this world. I plan on building a lot of stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!